Hello everyone, welcome back to DevInspect. Today's question is Human Detection Program using YOLO algorithm. YOLO is a state-of-the-art object detection algorithm. It is so fast that it has become almost a standard way of detecting objects in the field of computer vision. Previously for this task, object detection, people are using sliding window object detection, RCNN, fast RCNN, but now in 2015 YOLO was invented, which outperform all the previous object detection algorithms. Now the full form of YOLO is you only look once. In this case, the entire image is processed by a single neural network. Image regions are divided up by these network in then forecast boxes and probabilities for each region. A probability distribution is applied to these bounding box in order to determine their weighting. Here we will use a COCO dataset by using pre-trained weight in that and detect the objects by these labels which are present in COCO sets. Now for that, firstly we import the essential libraries. Number one, that will be obviously CV2 for image processing, and next NumPy for numeric calculation. Now then we import dataset. You can download this dataset by clicking here also. Also, we store the final or output layers of architecture because we are concerned with the outputs. Now you can see that YOLO v3.weight is here and YOLO v3.cfg. We have imported the dataset here. Okay. Next, now providing a input video file. This project sample video can be downloaded from here. This is the video that we will use in this program. So just by applying the method called dot video capture, and here the location of the video which you want to use as a sample test. Okay, set the label font for the YOLO detection. Here we are setting the font for YOLO detection by using method dot font. Here is a plain method. Okay, set the time using the time libraries. Import time starting time equals to time dot time method. Here starting time will store this. Set the output file configuration. Here you can see that dot video write method we have used for this. Now the loop start to work on the input video frame by frame. So here firstly a constant that it will be a frame variable we have used, that is frame id equals to 0, initializing that with 0. Now in a loop, using a while loop, true statement, that means infinite loop will be there. So for reading the frame by frame, we use dot read method here. Next, iterating to calculate the frames. Here we are increasing, it means frame id equals to frame id plus 1 for iterator to calculate the frames. Now for configuration of each frame, we are storing the values in these three variables: height, width and channels. Now here 460 in cross 460 resizing plus channel recording. Okay, now feeding the YOLO network. For that we have used dot set input method. Now next, output from a YOLO network detected image. For this we have used dot forward method, and inside that output dot layer variable is as an argument. Now here class id variable, that will be obviously array. This is for COCO name objects, and here confidential is also an array for detecting accuracy. Now for boxes around a person, we have used boxes variables. Now again the loop will be start for object detection. We have used a for loop here and nested loop, also a for loop. For that, uh, detection equals to outs inside array I. Okay. Now the actual confidential inverters intervals are a percentage value between 0 and 1 for all 80 classes. Okay, here you can see that we have stored W, H, X, Y values. Okay, now setting calculated vertex for used append method and passed all these values as an argument. Now for removing a overlapping, we have used dot NMS boxes method, and for obviously as I told, for removing overlapping boxes. Now the overlap box are removed, then draw a main box. For drawing, we initialize I in for loops. Range will be the length of the boxes. Okay. Now these four variables will be for getting vertex for the box. Now label variable will store getting data labels. Okay. Confidential variable for getting data percentage. And now for setting the boxes, we have used a dot rectangle. It will frame out a rectangle around the images or objects which are present in the videos. Okay. Now for editing the box into a frames image, we have used put text method. Now for calculating the time that has been passed, we have used dot time minus starting time, and storing that into a elapsed time. Okay. Now for calculating the present frame, it means the final frame, we have used that frame ID upon a elapsed time. The time value will be come from here and put it here. Now frame ID upon this. Okay. Now again editing the frame number of the images. For this dot put text, obviously we have used this. Now again rendering the frames into a output video result dot write. Inside that variable will be as an argument, here it is frame. Now if cv2 dot wait key 1 equals to odd q, it means break. What it means, just like if we run our program and if we want to quit our program, so we have to just press a Q from the keyboard and the whole program will be quit. Okay, so let me show the files. Yeah, here are the template files and static files. In template files, there are two things, that web.html and input.html. This is for a deployment in Flask. We will deploy all the things in Flask. So for that, I have done this, and you can see the app.py. Here the Flask code is written. So let's move to our VS Code and see the local deployment of it. So yeah, this is my VS Code window, and you let me show these two files, web.html and input.html, and this is the main file where we have to run our Flask. Okay, let's run this and wait for a while. You will get the output. You can see bottom side there, it will give to click your control plus C like this. So let me click on this. Okay, so this is our output and this is our input video that will be look like this. Yeah. Okay, and this is our output. So yeah, it's good. Thank you.